give me fire, give me double shot and time.
Hey YouTube, Randy Orton fan 2011, and it's time to get the PORWC GameStop Cup Series underway. This is the inaugural race of Season 2 of the PORWC GameStop Cup Series, the DRIVE4COPD 300 at Daytona. I just got a brand new track for Daytona National Speedway. It looks great with the new paving in that, and we saw some good qualifying action before, and this will be very interesting race to kick off Season 2 of the PORWC GameStop Cup Series. Of course, we got a 42 driver field. They're all hungry to win that very first race and kick off the season with a bang. All right, we'll take a look at the starting lineup and see where you're starting, and then we'll get the command to fire up the engine. Stay tuned. Alright, that was your starting lineup. As we can take a look at who's starting where, we're going to check out this front row, because there's a big rivalry going on in that front row. Matthew McMurray and Justin Perry. There is no love lost between those two drivers. They want to beat the living hell out of each other. But they should be aware that there are 40 other drivers looking for that win. Alright, that's it. Alright, let's stop talking and let's get on with the race. Let's kick off the PORWC GameStop Cup Series Season 2 with those famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
This race is 10 laps long, so lap 5 will be considered the halfway point. I love the camera angles here on this track. They make it look racing really good. We got a great crowd here, about 140,000 plus. We're ready to see the Nationwide Series or the GameStop Cup Series underway. Pace car is going to make that hard left to pit road. And Season 2 of the PORWC GameStop Cup Series is green! It's Matthew McMurray leading the Canadian. Matthew McMurray leading the field through turns 1 and 2. But Dylan Poteet's going to move right away onto that inside line. Remember, it's all about having that inside advantage. But I'm not so sure in this track because this is a fairly new track. Dylan Poteet's going to stick it out on the inside. Oh, look out, we got trouble! There's trouble. There's trouble. And the caution is out. The caution is out on the racetrack. And who's going to get back to the start-finish line first? It's Dylan Poteet, then Aaron Williams, and then Matthew McMurray. Man, who got involved in that one? There was a crash, and oh man, Ryan Acosta, huge amount of damage. Vitaly Makarov, the Russian, huge damage on that 31 machine. Oh man, John Worry. And we see a lot of other cars. Oh, tough break for the Dutchman Jos Albers, as well as the Japanese, the Warrior, the 18 of Hiroshi Kato, and the 6, the Frenchman of Oliver Alesi. Oh man. And that's just what we were expecting here at Daytona. Those big wrecks. And it was just a matter of time before one came. We'll take a look at what brought out the caution. Stay tuned. Alright, here's the best view we can get to see what brought the caution. You see, we're going to take a look right around right around here, because Taylor Mitchell in the 29 is going to try and bump draft the one at Justin Perry, but then she ends up getting into that left rear corner, that very dangerous left rear corner that we saw at Daytona earlier in the season, and then Justin Perry's going to go sideways, and that's going to stack up everyone. And man, oh, look at that. Oh, holy shit. You see Justin Perry, John Dawson in it. Looks like Pichu's involved. Vitaly Makarov, I told you. And then Lewis Gordon gets a piece of it. Jennifer Miller involved. Ryan Acosta. Sophia Hall's in it. Hiroshi Kato. Oh my god. All of these cars. All those who were stuck on the outside line. And then something happened. And then right here. Oh man, John Worry takes a huge hit. Oh, holy crap. And then the 66 of Wolfgang Vell is going to get into the driver door, Justin Perry. And then the 6 Oliver Alesi, right around here. He's going to take a hard hit on the outside wall. Oh. Haven't seen a wreck this big in my series, but it happened. And then right here, the 00, the 00 Aaron's Dream Machine of Sebastian Schumacher is going to get into the 20, his teammate. He's going to get into his teammate, the 27 of Sasha Dawson. Then I think something else might have happened. These guys made it through. And then Dylan Poteet was on the apron for a little bit. And then we'll go through slow motion, and he's going to beat the field, followed by Aaron Williams and Matthew McMurray. Then the 12 of Seth Cole will reach 4th. The 99 Jessica Miller 5th, and the 29 of Taylor Mitchell, who started the wreck, in 6th. I'm sure she didn't do it intentionally, but that was just dangerous. And then the 24 of Alexander Dawson will cross the line in 7th. Well, a good battle for 8th here between the 13 of Tim Fiegel and the 48 of Nicole Sanchez. Then it looks like the, the 14 of Alex Tanker will cross the line in 10th. Let's take another look at that. See, how many cars, That was a scary wreck right there. That was a scary wreck. Show it to you on a bird's eye view camera. Right here, you're going to see those cars go all the way down, and then, man, all these cars on the outside line just nowhere to go. Oh, man, the big one. Just what we were expecting. Oh, man, the 9 of Akuma Ryu. He goes flipping over. Oh, and then, well, at least he lands on all 4s. And then Barney Ward, he got involved. Then who else got involved? It looks like Barney Ward got involved. Ivan Petrov in the 38. Matthias Heikkinen, the Finn, in the 34. A lot of members from High Octane Racing involved in that one, and I feel sorry for those guys. Looks like the 22 Dakota Honecker, one of our rookies in the field. Oh man, heavy damage on that driver door. 82 Lewis Gordon, heavy damage. Looks like the 43 Sophia Halson sustained some damage. And Wolfgang Vettel, I told you, got involved in that wreck. Oh, man. That was just huge. We'll take one last look at that. Take one last look from here. I'm going to get the right driver. Right there, you're going to see Mitchell, bump draft Justin Perry, and then all hell breaks loose. Oh, man. One more time, actually, because that was the biggest wreck I've ever seen in my series yet to date. This time we're going to go in slow motion. right there. So when Justin Perry's going to get into the 12 of Seth Cole and the 99 of Jessica Miller. Only 3 cars. Right there you see, oh man, I'm not supposed to do that. So, alright, you see they're gonna bump right there. There are the 3 cars right there. The 5 of Dylan Poteet, the 88 of Aaron Williams, and the 81 of Matthew McMurray. Those are the guys that ended up. Those are the guys who were in front of the wreck and managed to avoid damage. But then everyone else, not so lucky. Yeah, a lot of cars involved in that one. But I think maybe a few other cars might have gotten through. Looks like Tim Fiegel in the 13 and the 48 Nicole Sanchez got through without damage, as well as the 24 of Alexander Dawson. Just a horrifying wreck here this early in the race. Man. Oh, and then Alexander Jones just gets flipped by Justin Perry, and then she's going to take another hard hit from Pichu. Oh. What a terrible wreck. We'll be right back for more green flag racing after this. Stay tuned. Pace car's giving us the 1 to go. It is Dylan Poteet, Aaron Williams, Matthew McMurray, Seth Cole, and Jessica Miller, your top 5. And the green flag is back out in the air on lap 6. And because of that, Dylan Poteet has led at the halfway point. So he now has 2 bonus points. It's Dylan Poteet currently sticking it out right now. A lot of those cars got involved in that wreck. Earlier wreck, and man, tough break for them. Matthew McMurray is going to pass Aaron Williams for the 2nd position. But Williams right back into the inside. The inside line's your best friend, but, you know, this is a new track, so we'll have to see. Oh, Jessica Miller. Jessica Miller getting hit by her teammate Taylor Mitchell. And he saves it. Epic save. And who's going to lead the field at the stripe? Looks like Dylan Poteet. And he will get another bonus point for leading the most laps. Check out their 3 wide going into this corner. They're going 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. And Jessica Miller's got the inside advantage, getting help from the 48 Nicole Sanchez. Aaron Williams stuck on that middle line with no drafting help. Now this is a track. Oh, look out. They're 4 wide. 4 wide. This could be huge. Oh, there they go. There they go. The caution is out once again. And who's going to lead the field back to the start-finish line? This could be the end of the race right here. It looks like it's Dylan Poteet. Oh. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, man. Ho-Ping Kang had a tough day, right? Tough day for him. John Dawson, tough day for him as well. Oh, Taylor Mitchell. Had a great car and ends up getting involved in that one. Tough break for her. And it looked like Dylan Poteet ended up leading the field back to the start-finish line. We'll take a look at what brought out the caution, and we'll be right back for more racing. Stay tuned. Alright, here's what brought out the 2nd caution of the race. There you see it's the 00 car, the Aaron's Dream Machine of Sebastian Schumacher. He's going to bump draft, and he's going to get into that left rear corner of... He's going to get into that left rear quarter panel of Taylor Mitchell. And then Mitchell's going to bounce off, looks like the 13 of Tim Fiegel. Oh man, tough break for Tim Fiegel. Had a good car running, managed to avoid that first wreck, but couldn't get away from the 2nd. And then she also hits the 16 of Dougie Shears. Then Schumacher's going to bounce off that outside wall. Looks like the 62 of Al Tanker gets a piece of it. 41 of John Acosta. And I think a few other cars. The 12 Seth Cole is all the way in the back. And looks like who's the 42? Ryan Cooper gets a piece of it. Wait a sec. Hold on. You gotta be kidding me. Did Seth Cole just manage to avoid all that? You have gotta be kidding me. Let me see that again. Let me see that again in slow motion. There you see the wreck occurs. They get into the wall. Seth Cole has to check up. They're wrecking in front of him. Can he make it through? He's losing positions. He makes it left to the left, and he makes it through. Wow! What an epic wreck avoidance by Seth Cole. Despite the fact that he lost a bunch of positions there, he might have just saved his car. That was just epic. We'll take another look at that wreck. Right around here. Here you see here you see Schumacher's gonna get into Mitchell. And then Tim Fiegel and Dougie Shears are gonna get involved as well. Then the 41 of John Acosta gets a piece of it. Looks like the 27 of Sasha Dawson, who was involved in that earlier wreck, manages to make it through. Ryan Cooper and Luke Walker make it through as well. Like Yogan Makedo made it through, and then right around here, the 60 of Justin Acosta is gonna gain some positions, gain some ground on the rest of the field. And the 14 of Alex Tanker gets through it, and the 24 of Alexander Dawson also gets through it. And then there's that epic wreck avoidance by by Seth Cole. And then those 5 cars got involved in that wreck, and then Tim Fiegel. Tough day for Tim Fiegel. Had a good car, and it just couldn't avoid Taylor Mitchell. And then Hope and Kang had a good car, and ended up all of this. And then the rest of the field is going to start to catch up here. Oh man, someone takes a hard hit. Ooh, oh, look out right here. Sophia Hall in the 43 is gonna just clip the 16 of Dougie Shears. Oh man. Then John Dawson and Wolfgang Vettel, those teammates, are stuck over there as well. And then Ivan Petrov in the 38 is able to make it through. Oh. So bad day for Sophia Hall turns worse when she gets into Dougie Shears. And she is done for this race. And then I think I see a few more cars. Looks like Lewis Gordon's the last car to see this, and he will. Oh, the 22 of Dakota Honecker just gets stopped in the track, and Lewis Gordon with nowhere to go. He's gonna have some minor damage on that driver door. And then it was Dylan Poteet who led the field back to the start-finish line. And then it looks like, as everyone's falling back in line, it's Nicole Sanchez second, Jessica Miller third, Aaron Williams fourth, and Michael Dawson, your top 5. We'll be right back for more racing action after this. Stay tuned. We are back. Pace car has not given us the 1 to go, so that is the end of the race. And because of that, Dylan Poteet is going to lead every single lap of the DRIVE4COPD 300, and he's going to start off the PORWC GameStop Cup Series Season 2 with a bang. Nicole Sanchez, a great run for her, will finish second. Jessica Miller will get a podium finish in third after getting involved in that first wreck. Aaron Williams, a great run for him. He will finish at the top 5. Michael Dawson, who he started near the middle of the pack, back of the pack, and he ends up with a top 5. Then it's Matthew McMurray 6th, Sasha Dawson 7th, Justin Acosta 8th, Alexander Dawson 9th, and Yogan Makedo, your top 10. Looks like Matthew McMurray won round 1 of the McMurray-Perry battle. So there are your official race results. What an epic race, man. I don't even think I could come up with a race better than that. So Dylan Poteet is your winner, followed by the 48 of Nicole Sanchez, the 99 of Jessica Miller. Those guys finish on the podium. Aaron Williams in the 88 and Michael Dawson will finish 4th and 5th respectively. Matthew McMurray, Sasha Dawson, Justin Acosta, Alexander Dawson, and Yogan Makedo. That is your top 10. Now we take a look at 11th through 20th. We have Yogan Makedo, Luke Walker, Ryan Cooper, Alex Tanker, Seth Cole, Ho-Ping Kang, Wolfgang Vettel, John Dawson, Sebastian Schumacher, Ivan Petrov, Alex Tanker, and Tim Fiegel. Those are the guys that ended up finishing the race. Tim Fiegel finishes 21st. And then everybody else, not so lucky. Half the field, look at that, half the field with DNFs. You see Lewis Gordon in 22nd, John Acosta, then Dougie Shears, Dakota Honecker, Sophia Hall, Taylor Mitchell, Jennifer Miller, Pichu, Barney Ward, Vitaly Makarov, Ryan Acosta, Marco Rossi, John Worry, Matthias Heikkinen, Alexander Jones, Justin Perry, Hiroshi Kato, Akuma Ryu, Oliver Alacy, Jaws Albers, and Alan Tanker. My bad, Alan Tanker will round out the field. What a race. Man, didn't think we would see that much epic action in just one race. Look at that, half the field. Look at that, half the field gets DNFs. Don't want to do this right. Don't want to do this early in the season, but well, shit happens, and we all go through it. So we actually have kicked off the season 2. We actually have kicked off season 2 of the PORWC GameStop Cup Series with a real bang. I mean, the big one on lap 1. The big one on lap 1. Who would have thought about that? And then what also happened was it was the big one in lap 1, and then another wreck in the end of the race. So congratulations to Dylan Poteet on his first win in Season 2 of the PORWC GameStop Cup Series. And don't go away, because I still have the Daytona 500 for the Pepsi Cup Series coming up soon, so be ready for that. This has been your GameStop Cup Series President Kevin Rabinall signing off. This race has been brought to you by GameStop, power to the players. Stay tuned for your standings, guys.